Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're returning to Neyla for the fourth time. We've seen them, again, 3 other times. I think they were all original songs. I believe this one is too. It's called Dear Me, I Know What You Did. This just dropped a couple of days ago as we're recording this. Actually, 3 days ago. So we've got Raquel on the drums, and we've got Ainara on bass. I hope I've gotten the pronunciations correct. And then Victor is their dad, and he's on the guitars. And yeah, completely composed and performed by Neyla. So they tend to include their lyrics in their descriptions. So we can go over those a little bit later. But they've been making some pretty fun rock and roll stuff that definitely qualifies as rock and has riffs and dynamics and other things going on. And, we're pretty impressed with their work as a general rule. So we're looking forward to this one. Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we look at this?
Yeah, just let's see this video. I mean, they've had time to, work on their chops.
Yeah, so last time around was October with Fire, which impressed us as well. So we're looking for something like that. We'll see. They had a cool video for that too, by the way. All right, let's check this out. We'll discuss afterwards.
All righty.
Those
All right, well, what'd you think, Adrian?
You know, it was a cool idea with a broken mirror. There are a few mirrors in this video, I think.
Yeah, I think that those were filters because I noticed similar things in other parts of the video that I know were very likely filters. But there were some really good ideas about how to set up the cameras and get interesting shots, like the one where I suppose that was Raquel doing the lead vocal, who was also the drummer. When she's leaning down and her hair comes down, it made for an interesting shot because the camera's looking up at her. Things like that. You know, they made some good artistic choices there.
What I could make of the lyrics was sounded like maybe a vague story about one digging one's own grave, or maybe just suffering from one's own mistakes.
Yeah, it struck me a little bit as, you know, kind of a POW song in a way, because there were certainly some things about that sounded like, you know, the themes we hear in Animosity, or, you know, like the song's called Dear Me, I Know What You Did. And I think the I Know What You Did part is what they're talking about. I think they're addressing somebody, you know.
Yeah.
Once again at midnight, same old place, same rottenness, same smell that shrinks your soul. Thoughts louder than voices, you're cursed by some choices, those that made you lose control. They made you fall apart. Now they won't let you rise. Struggling with decisions that won't let you sleep at night. That time when you went blind, that time you lost your mind. The demons that will haunt you until the very day you die. Okay. They made me fall apart, is what it says at the bottom. Now they won't let me rise, struggling with decisions that won't let me sleep at night. So, yeah, it sounds, I mean, it could very well be some type of self-introspection, you know, and going, oh, I messed that up. Or it could be to somebody else. It's a little bit left open. Or maybe initially they were going to blame somebody else, but then they realized they had to blame themselves. It could be that too.
I almost get a sense of like descending into madness or something like that. A lot of the lyrics. Yeah, I was saying, well, it's a testament to her skills that she could imagine a particular mental state and write about it so well.
I liked the riff too, if I'm doing this from memory. And just that was kind of the main riff throughout the song. I thought it was a strong riff.
Oh, yeah.
I am enjoying the new songs. I mean, we also saw Fire recently, and they say this is their third single off the new album, Dear Me. Yeah, so there is a 7-song album. That's really cool. Maybe I'll give it a whole listen. I mean, it's there on Bandcamp, so that's great. Okay, so folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? Have you been following Neyla's progress? Their YouTube channel is called New Twins on the Rock, in case you've been looking for Neyla and couldn't find it for some reason. That's, you know, probably would have come up anyway, but yeah, give your thoughts on their progress over time. And if you have other suggestions for us, please leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.